Greetings, my dear audience, my thoughtful, inquisitive viewer, and welcome to my channel about the mystery of creation and its challenges or writer's block. Kind reminder, if you like my channel, please subscribe. Ask questions, give me your feedback, please. Thank you. Video clip number 3, Repentance, Part 2. We will be talking about structure of our human body and how it's supposed to be working, functioning, helping us to advance, to fit our God's plan of evolution. And just for the records, and each plane or body has 10 major subplanes bodies with exact responsibilities for certain areas of our body. And we can study them in details if there will be a demand. In fact, all 10 subplanes has 10 subplanes, etc. And what I mean by that, we will be talking or focusing on the main ones, most vital ones for our advancing. There is a physical body, as you know. There are 5 thin bodies with their subplanes, and there are 5 fire or flame bodies and their subplanes. Physical body, number 1. It has been researched enough by our medical science, and I don't think so it makes sense to talk about it now. Let's talk briefly about thin bodies planes. Ether body, number 2. Thin layer outlining our physical body, repeating its shape, curves, and structure. It's a tank, I would say reservoir of our energy, designed for our physical organs, facilitating their existence and functionality. Astral body, number 3. It's a body of emotions and feelings. It's checking our surroundings by testing, by comparison, and identifying the differences. It's under influence of the world and reacts by love, by cry, by sadness, by joy accordingly. If not, it is need to be healed. That's why true healer should know how to cure not just physical body, but the other 10 bodies, including 10 subplanes, and have connections with our universe, heavenly hierarchy of healers, and work under their guidance, taking into consideration one more factor as karma retribution. It means damage of planes, and some planes might be the case and related to sickness coming from father's or mother's bloodline, or dark entities, invasions. And true healer has to know how to facilitate process of repentance. Healer should have a pure channel of communication with our heavenly hierarchy, and often to Creator himself, because most of the time, only Creator can let go of the sin, and many diseases are coming from breaking God's precept, might be alleviated or cured, even cured. Remember, my dear receptive, thoughtful, and observant viewer, everything around us and within have divine origin. Astral body knows how to smell, identify colors, choose sensation, tasting our life. Mental body, number 4. It's a body of human being thoughts, reflecting ability of thinking, making decisions, analyzing, calculating. It's about figurative thinking, imagination, logic, and vision. All people of intellectual labor have highly developed mental body, helping them constructing, planning, projecting logical chain of events. causal body or karma body. Number 5. It's a registration tool of deviation of human being deeds, words, and thoughts from the way of existence designed by God and His plan of evolution. Any deviation is recorded in his or her causal body, and all following events in her or his life is deployed accordingly, called karma retribution. Make him or her pay for wrongdoing by material losses, by physical body and soul suffering. And if lesson has not been learned, same following events repeating themselves until the lesson would be learned. And I hope at nearest future it has become educational tool using at any educational institute. It will become a subject at school. Ask yourself, my thoughtful, inquisitive viewer, if every human being knew about existence of causal body and how it works, would it help to change our life for the better as a civilization? Ask yourself, my thoughtful, inquisitive viewer, if everybody knew that God indeed knows about our thoughts and deeds, and we are carrying that kind of screening tool, pretty precise one, behind our back, would it make us think before to do something immoral or damaging to other people, to our mother planet, to mankind, to the nature around us? Ask yourself, my thoughtful, inquisitive viewer, if all our educational institutes have such subject in their curriculum, would we as a civilization be better off to improving ourselves, to be on our way to advance according to God's plan of evolution? The other day I've heard on public TV as one Russian scientist said that artificial mind would be a subject at our public school. What do you think about that idea, my thoughtful, observant viewer? Would it help us to expand capacity of our consciousness and its qualities, make it more moral, behave more ethically? Is our society ready, trusting machines' programmed will, not really learn how to trust each other and live in God's will? Or maybe we need to expand our consciousness as God Creator suggested for us to do, using meditative practices, using our own body structure, developing their planes and our bodies and their subplanes, consciousness, and all we need to do is learn how to do that. And what do you think, my thoughtful, inquisitive, and observant viewer, if we implement in our school such practices is one of the main disciplines in our curriculum also? And last question for today. If you knew that structure of our bodies, my dear inquisitive, thoughtful viewer, and their subplanes is similar with God Creator's ones, would you dare to develop artificial mind, to repeat planet Mars civilization mistake, going against God's plan of evolution? And yes, answering your question, my dear thoughtful inquisitive viewer, that's how we've been created in our universe by our Creator of universe, in His image, known as God's image, having the same structure of our bodies as Almighty Lord is. It's not a name for our Creator or His aspect. Yes, my dear thoughtful, inquisitive, and observant viewer, God Creator has physical body, 5 thin bodies, and 5 fire or flame bodies. Only they are more spacious than our human being ones and called universes. And we will be talking about more later. And I think that would be it for today. Thank you for watching my video, clip number 3, about structure of our bodies and their subplanes. We were talking about only thin bodies and their subplanes. In my next video, we will be talking about flame or fire bodies and their subplanes. And if we have enough time, we will be covering about what subconscious mind or subconsciousness and what super subconscious mind are and where are they in our body. And there will be no mystery again, just knowledge. See you at the end of the week, I hope on Saturday, and have a great week.